In this video, I'm going to be going over every single recipe in the brand new Cybercraft, and I'm also going to be letting you guys know which ones I think are worth crafting and which ones you should stay away from. There are a total of 15 recipes. There are 6 secret recipes, 4 brainrot recipes, 3 mythic recipes, and 2 legendary recipes. And out of that 15, there are 11 new brainrots and 4 old ones, but there's also some special recipes which I'll also be including. But first, let's start with the legendary brainrots, which are the Bandito Axolotito and the brand new Electro Quaco. To craft the Bandito, you need a Bandito Bobrito, a Chulimero Chulicina, and 2 Chef Caraba Cadabras. And I would say this recipe is definitely worth doing. And to craft the Electro Quaco, you need a Strawberry Flamangelli, a Borboloni Luliroli, and a Chimpanzini Bananini, which I would also say is definitely worth doing. But who cares if these recipes are worth doing, because who's gonna craft these trash brainrots? But I guess that's what people thought about the old craft machine brainrots too. But anyways, let's move on to the mythics, where we have 3 brainrots. 2 of them are brand new brainrots, which are the Orbi Mochi and the B Loco. We also have the Los Nubinis returning to the craft machine, which was kind of rare. Anyways, to craft Orbi Mochi, you need a Bananito, a Bandito, as well as a Rhino Tostarino. Then to craft B Loco, you need a Sigma Boy, a Quivlo Amalononi, whatever it's called, a Tietete Sahur, and a Frigo Camelo. And to craft Los Nubinis, you now need 3 Nubinis, as well as a Traco Ducalu de la whatever, that camel guy. And all these crafts are definitely worth it if you're really that down bad for Mythic Brainrot. But now let's go to the Brainrot guys, where we have 4 of them. First, we have the Treno Tubu, the Axel Auto Train 9000, as well as the Pretzel Robo, and the old Orcalito Orcala, and the Squalanana. To craft the Axel Auto Train, you need a Mateo, a Tigolini Watermelini, and the Treno Sturzbo 3000. To craft the Pretzel Robo, you need Ginger Cisterna, and a Gatitino Nionino. To craft the Orcalito Orcala, you need an Orcalero, a Chalalita Charala, and 2 Giraffa Celestri. And lastly, to craft the Squalanana, you need another Bananito Bandito, an Orangutina Nasini, and a Tractor Dinosaur. And all of these Brainrot guys are worth crafting, but especially that Pretzel Robo, because you need a Ginger Cisterna that comes from the Santa's Fuse, as well as a Gatatina Nianino, which is also pretty rare. Both of those Brainrots are extremely rare, meaning if you combine it, the Pretzel Robo is actually going to be super rare. In my opinion, it's the only Brainrot guy you should actually go for. Screw the other ones, just go for this Pretzel Robo guy. Alright, but now let's move on to what you've been waiting for, the secrets. But before I show you all the secrets, let me show you what I like to call the special crafts. I'm talking about the crafts that Sammy can put in manually, like during admin views. Right now, we only have 3, which is the Tic Tac Sahur craft, needing a Nucleado Dinosaur and a Mariachi Corazon to craft, which is definitely worth it. And I feel bad for the Tic Tac, because it used to be like how had a decent value, but now it actually went like downhill because of this. But that craft is not even half as OP as the Dragon craft, because all you needed was a Peacock, a Cerberus, and another Nuke to get a freaking Dragon Cannelloni. I mean, if you got that, you could easily trade farm it to like 5 billion and make it worth like a ton, bro. You could get OG just from this craft machine. Insane. And the last special craft Sammy did was, of course, the craft of the Strawberry Elephant. This craft is definitely not worth it. I know some people that actually did it, but it's definitely not worth it. Unless, I would say, only if you have a base Headless Horseman and Sammy's running like some crazy trades, like you just have to spam, because then you could craft the elephant and trade farm it, have like 13 or 18 traits on it, and make it like, what, like 30 billion, then trade it for like a better headless. But in most cases, do not do this trade, bro. There's like over 2k elephants, and there's only like less than 150 Headless Horsemen, which you can never get more again. So in my opinion, this craft is definitely not worth it. I think that was kind of obvious, but don't do this, bro. Alright, now let me actually show you the secrets. But before I do, make sure you guys subscribe and join my Discord. Alright, I'm done dragging. Let's start. So, like I said, there are 6 secrets, and all of them are brand new. First, we have the worst one, which is the Bujo de Volto. Then we have the Camera Ramena. Then we have my favorite, the Gym Bros. Then we have the Los Chilis. And then we have the Calica Bros, and the best one being the Digi Narwhal. To craft the Bujo de Volto, you need a Berino, a Fishboard, and a Lavaca. I would say this recipe is like fair, because the Bujo de Volto only generates 2.75 million, and Fishboard and Berino are like kinda rare, but you know, like the Lavaca is the Lavaca, so I would say it's fair. And the next secret we have is the Camaro Cicero, you know, like the octopus with the ramen thing. It generates like a nice 17.5 million. And to craft it, you need a Los Burritos, a Los Quesadillas, and a Chicletera to craft it. And this craft is 1,000,000% worth it. Like, I think it's like one of the best crafts you can do, because all 3 of these brands are like trash, bro. Like, they're easy to get, they barely make anything, and the crab generates 17.5 million, which is kind of good, because with a couple of trades, you can easily get to like 300, 400, 600, 700 million, which is not that bad at all. But now we have my goat, the gym bros. Bro, I'm gonna be crafting this definitely. On Talking Tuesday, I'm crafting this. I don't care. It makes 42.5 million, and you need a Odin Din Din Dun, a Froggo La La La, and a Swag Soda to craft it. And this one's like kind of tricky to decide whether it's fair or not, because the Froggo La La is obviously pretty rare. So if you hold on to it and wait for everyone else to craft the gym bros, your Froggo La La can end up being extremely rare, like rarer than the gym bros itself, especially if the Froggo La La has a mutation. But then again, you look at the gym bros, bro, they look tough, bro. I would say this is Sammy's best design he ever did, bro. Props to Sammy for this, because this is tough, creative, like all that. W design. So I would say if you have a base Froggo La La, then craft it. But if you have like a super rare, mutated, or traded one, I would say just keep the Froggo La La, because I think that will be rarer. But if you just care about aesthetics and that, keep craft this thing, bro. But then we have the Los Chilies, needing 3 chillin' chilies to craft. And this one's like a no-brainer. If you have 3 chillin' chilies, you should have already been crafted this. Bro, it generates a crazy 75 million. That's insane. Because with a couple of trades, you can make this thing over $1 billion easily. But then again, chillin' chili was a limited craft, with only 250k existing, and I'm sure a lot of people already crafted the Swaggy Bros with it, and now people are gonna craft the Los Chili. So Chillin' Chili might actually be the rarest limited craft of all time, so it might be better if you keep it, but I don't know, it's your choice. But now we have the Tiddly Kalika Bros, needing obviously a Tiddly Kalika, another bro, a Hopperly Kalika to craft. And I'm telling you this right now, do not craft this, because Tiddly Kalika has only 4k existing, and Hopper Kalika is also rare. It probably has like around what, 30k existing. And I'm sure everybody and their mom was gonna try and craft this new Brainrot, since it's new and like, you know, everybody likes it, and it's also the second best in the entire craft machine. So thousands of Tiddly Kalikas will go away, and since there's only 4k of them, if you keep your Tiddly Kalika, bro, the value will go crazy. The value will go literally skyrocket, and your Tiddly Kalika and also your Hopper Kalika would be worth more than the Tiddly Kalika Bros alone than together. I can easily see Tiddly Kalika becoming a top 5 rarest Brainrot of all time. So I'm telling you right now, do not craft this, bro. Keep your Tiddly Kalika. I'm telling you, that thing's gonna skyrocket. Alright, lastly we have the Digi Narval, or whatever it's called. It's the best Brainrot in the craft, needing a Capitana Moby and a Fishing and Clowning to craft. It makes 200 million, and in my opinion, this craft is definitely worth it. And also, I think it's a little too easy. Because yeah, I know that Fishing Clownino is rare. He's only available for fishing, and there are only 5k of them. But you know, bro, Sammy be running fishing a lot, low-key. So I don't know. It's rare. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's rare, but I don't think it's that rare where you need it for half the craft. Because the Capitan Moby is not rare at all. There's like what, 200k existing. That's not rare at all. And since the Diginarval makes 200 million, I would say it's definitely worth crafting. You can get it to like what, 4, 5, 6, 7 billion. So I don't know. But that was all 6 secrets and all the Brainrots in the craft. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you guys agree or disagree with me, because I don't know. I might be wrong, I might be right. Who knows? Just let me know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and all that. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.